Nobody in the gym believed what they were seeing. The 300-pound heavyweight boxing champion, standing in the center of the ring under the fluorescent lights of downtown Los Angeles, had just called out the small Chinese man in the corner. "You're weak," he'd said. Those two words would hang in the air for exactly 5 seconds. Then everything the boxer thought he knew about fighting, about power, about what makes a man dangerous, would be shattered. This is the true story of March 14, 1968. This is what 47 witnesses saw that Thursday afternoon. This is the day Bruce Lee proved that size means nothing. Los Angeles, California. Main Street Athletic Club. March 14, 1968. Thursday afternoon, 2:30 p.m. The gym is packed. Not for a championship bout. Not for a televised event. Just regular training day at one of the most respected boxing gyms in Southern California. 47 people are present. Boxers, trainers, managers, journalists, regulars who've been coming here for decades. The smell of leather and sweat fills the air. Speed bags rattle their constant rhythm. Heavy bags thud under pounding fists. This is a serious gym, a professional gym, a place where real fighters train for real fights. The Main Street Athletic Club has history. Opened in 1952 by former middleweight contender Jack Sterling. Over 16 years, it's produced 12 professional champions, hosted sparring sessions for title fights, trained contenders who went on to Madison Square Garden, Las Vegas, international venues. The walls are covered with photographs, champions posing with belts, fighters mid-punch, signed gloves in display cases. This isn't a casual fitness gym. This is where serious people do serious work, where careers are built, where legends are made. In the main ring, warming up, is the man everyone has come to see. Raymond the Mountain Morrison, not his birth name. He changed it from Raymond Muller, wanted something that sounded more powerful, more marketable, more American. The mountain fits him. Raymond is massive, 29 years old, 6 foot 4 inches tall, 308 pounds of heavyweight boxer muscle. He's been boxing since age 11, 18 years of dedicated training, professional record of 32 wins, 2 losses, 28 knockouts. He's the current California heavyweight champion, ranked 7th in the nation by Ring magazine, 3 months away from a title eliminator bout. He is, by every measure, a legitimate threat in the heavyweight division. His body is intimidating, shoulders like bowling balls, arms thick as most men's legs, hands that could palm a basketball. When he throws a jab, it sounds like a gunshot. When he hits the heavy bag, the chains groan. His trainer has to replace the bag every 6 weeks. Raymond destroys them. The man generates power that other heavyweights respect, power that frightens opponents, power that has ended 28 professional fights before the final bell. Raymond's training regimen is legendary in the gym. 5 days a week, 3 hours per session. Road work at dawn, 5 miles minimum. Gym work starting at 2 p.m., 15 rounds of various training. Heavy bag, speed bag, double end bag, mitt work, sparring. His conditioning is exceptional for a heavyweight. His stamina outlasts men 50 pounds lighter. His work ethic is undeniable. Whatever else people say about Raymond Morrison, nobody questions his dedication. But Raymond has a problem, a personality flaw that's bigger than his body. He's arrogant, not confident, not self-assured, arrogant. He believes his size makes him superior, believes his power makes him invincible, believes that anyone smaller than him isn't worth his respect. He's vocal about it, loud, obnoxious. He mocks middleweights, dismisses welterweights, laughs at anyone under 200 pounds, calls them little guys with contempt dripping from every syllable, makes jokes about weight classes being protection for the weak, claims a real fighter should be able to beat anyone regardless of size. His trainer has warned him. Mickey Costa, 62 years old, former welterweight contender from the 1930s. Mickey has seen everything in boxing, seen champions rise and fall, seen talented fighters destroyed by their own egos. He's pulled Raymond aside multiple times. "Ray, your mouth is going to write a check your body can't cash. You keep disrespecting people, someone's going to teach you a lesson, and it's going to hurt worse than any punch. Raymond doesn't listen. He's never been proven wrong, never been humbled, never faced consequences for his arrogance. Every challenge to his attitude has been answered with his fists. Someone takes offense? Step in the ring. Someone disagrees? Put the gloves on. And every time, Raymond's size and power have vindicated his worldview. Bigger is better. Stronger wins. The little guys lose. That's the natural order. That's how fighting works. Today, he's in the gym for a scheduled sparring session. His opponent canceled. Training partner got injured. Raymond is annoyed. He drove all the way downtown, got wrapped, got loose. Now he's pacing the ring, shadow boxing, looking for someone to work with. His trainer is making calls, trying to find a replacement sparring partner on short notice. Not easy. Not many heavyweights are available Thursday afternoon. Not many heavyweights want to spar with the Mountain anyway. He hits too hard, enjoys it too much, has a reputation for going too rough in training. Too dangerous. Too unpredictable. Too much ego. 3 potential partners have already declined. Said they're busy. Said they're tapering for fights. Said they're nursing minor injuries. All true. All excuses. The real reason is Raymond. Last month he broke a sparring partner's rib, claimed it was an accident, claimed the guy dropped his guard. But everyone in the gym knew better. Raymond went too hard, wanted to prove a point, hurt someone who didn't deserve it. Raymond scans the gym, looking for options, maybe one of the cruiserweights, maybe somebody desperate enough to take the work. His eyes land on a small man in the corner, a Chinese man, maybe 5'7", maybe 140 pounds, wearing simple workout clothes, black pants, black shirt, moving through some kind of practice routine. Punches, kicks, strange movements Raymond doesn't recognize. Not boxing. Something else. Something foreign. Raymond has seen this man before. The Chinese guy comes to the gym sometimes, uses the space when the owner isn't looking, pays a few dollars for floor access, practices his weird martial arts, doesn't bother anyone, keeps to himself. Most of the boxers ignore him. Some find it entertaining. Asian fighting styles, movie stuff, choreography, not real fighting, not like boxing. Raymond smirks, gets an idea, a cruel idea, an idea driven by boredom and ego and the need to assert dominance. He cups his hands around his mouth, yells across the gym, "Hey, Bruce Lee!" Everyone stops. Speed bags fall silent. Heavy bag work ceases. Conversations halt. The gym goes quiet. Everyone knows what's coming. Raymond has that tone, that predatory edge in his voice. The small Chinese man stops his practice, looks toward the ring. His name is Bruce Lee. He's 27 years old, martial arts instructor, recently moved to Los Angeles from Oakland, teaching Wing Chun and his own developing system, working as a martial arts choreographer for television shows. Recently appeared as Kato on the Green Hornet, moderately known in martial arts circles, unknown to most boxers. Just another Asian guy doing Asian fighting stuff. "Yeah, you," Raymond continues, louder now. "The Kung Fu guy. You want to spar?" It's not a genuine invitation. It's mockery. The tone makes it clear. Several boxers chuckle. They know Raymond, know his games, know he's about to embarrass someone for his own amusement. Bruce doesn't respond immediately, just watches, calculating, understanding exactly what's happening. This isn't the first time he's faced this. Won't be the last. Big men who assume small equals weak. Strong men who assume strength equals skill. Western fighters who assume Eastern martial arts are performance, not combat. "Come on," Raymond presses. "You're always in here practicing your dance moves. Let's see if any of it works against a real fighter." More chuckles from the boxers, not mean-spirited. Just guys enjoying the show, watching Raymond be Raymond. The gym owner standing near the office looks uncomfortable. He knows Bruce. Knows Bruce pays for his floor space. Knows Raymond is crossing a line. But Raymond is a ranked heavyweight. Brings prestige to the gym. brings paying students. You don't tell Raymond to shut up. Bruce sets down the focus mitt he was holding, speaks calmly, quiet voice that somehow carries across the gym. I don't think that's a good idea. Raymond laughs, big, booming laugh. Why not? You scared? Pause. You're weak. The two words land like a challenge, like an accusation, like a declaration of superiority. 47 people hear it. Everyone processes it differently. Some think Raymond is right. Some think he's being a bully. Some just want to see what happens next. Bruce Lee doesn't look angry, doesn't look offended, just looks at Raymond with complete calm, complete stillness. Then he speaks. If you really want to see what I can do, I'll show you. But not sparring. Demonstration. Light contact. I don't want to hurt you. The last 5 words hang in the air. The audacity of them. The absolute nerve. 140-pound martial artist telling a 300-pound heavyweight boxer, I don't want to hurt you. The gym erupts. Laughter. Shouts. Disbelief. Raymond's face reddens. His ego, already inflated, is now wounded. Insulted. A tiny Asian man just suggested he could hurt the mountain. Suggested Raymond is in danger. Suggested the heavyweight is the one who needs protection. Get in the ring, Raymond says. No more jokes. No more laughter. Pure aggression now. Get in the ring right now. Bruce's training partner, a student named Ted Wong who was holding pads in the corner, steps forward. Whispers urgently, Sifu, you don't have to do this. This guy outweighs you by 170 pounds. He's a professional boxer. This is his sport, his gym. Bruce shakes his head slightly. He called me weak. He challenged Kung Fu. He needs to understand. The gym owner intervenes, tries to de-escalate. Raymond, maybe we should… Raymond cuts him off. Stay out of this. The Kung Fu master wants to demonstrate. Let him demonstrate. He turns to Bruce. 3 minutes. 1 round. Light contact like you said. Show me your Chinese fighting. The sarcasm drips. The disrespect is obvious. Bruce walks to the ring, climbs through the ropes. He's wearing street shoes. No boxing gloves. No hand wraps. No mouth guard. No headgear. Just standing there in his workout clothes, looking impossibly small next to Raymond's massive frame. The visual is absurd. David and Goliath. Except Goliath has 16-ounce boxing gloves and professional training and every physical advantage imaginable. The boxers gather around the ring. This is better than sparring, better than training. This is entertainment. Most expect it to last 10 seconds. Raymond throws 1 jab, Bruce backs up, demonstration over. A few who've seen Bruce practice wonder if maybe he's got something. Most doubt it. Boxing is proven, boxing is tested, boxing is real fighting, Kung Fu is movies, Kung Fu is theory, Kung Fu is untested. Raymond settles into his stance. Orthodox, left foot forward, right hand back, gloves up protecting his face. He's massive even in stance. Takes up half the ring just standing there. His reach advantage is comical, arms so long he could probably touch Bruce from 3 feet away. Bruce stands naturally. Feet shoulder width, weight centered, hands up but mobile, loose, alive. It doesn't look like a fighting stance to the boxers watching. Looks casual, unprepared, like he's not taking this seriously. One of the trainers acts as referee, not official, just keeping time, making sure nobody dies. Gentlemen, keep it light. Demonstration only. 3 minutes. He looks at Raymond specifically when he says it. Raymond nods. Lying. He plans to crack this little guy. Put him down. Teach him respect. Show everyone what happens when you insult the mountain. Time. Raymond moves first. Steps forward with a jab. Not full power. Maybe 70%. Still enough to knock out most men. Proper boxing technique. Shoulder rotation, hip drive, snapping back. The glove shoots toward Bruce's face, fast for a heavyweight, covers the distance in a blink. Bruce isn't there. He's moved, not back, Offline, 45 degrees to Raymond's left, minimal movement, just enough. The jab hits air, extends into nothing. Raymond resets, tries again, another jab, same result. Bruce shifts, small angle change, the punch misses by inches. Raymond throws a third jab, faster now, more committed. Bruce slips it, moves his head 2 inches. The glove whistles past his ear, misses completely. The boxers watching frown. Raymond's jab is excellent, sharp, fast, accurate. He lands that jab in sparring constantly. But he can't touch the little guy, can't even get close. Bruce is reading him, seeing the telegraph, the shoulder drop, the weight shift, the tiny preparatory movements that precede every punch, seeing them and processing them and moving before the punch fully launches. Raymond increases pace, jab, jab, cross, classic combination, 1-2. Boxing fundamentals. The jabs are setups. The cross is the power shot, right hand coming behind them with real force, real intention, enough power to break ribs, enough power to end the demonstration violently. Bruce flows, under the first jab, outside the second, away from the cross, water around rocks. The cross whistles past where his head was. Raymond's glove fully extends, hits nothing, continues through. His balance compromises for a fraction of a second, just a moment of overextension, and in that moment, Bruce moves, steps inside, close range, Wing Chun range, his right hand rises, fingers extended, thrust toward Raymond's throat. Not a punch, a strike. Stopped 1 inch from Raymond's Adam's apple, hovering there. Perfect position, perfect angle. Contact made with air, not flesh. The message is unmistakable. That could have landed, should have landed, would have ended this, if Bruce wanted. Raymond jerks back, startled, breathing harder already. That was fast, too fast. He didn't see it coming, didn't have time to react. His experience tells him something his ego doesn't want to accept. That strike would have connected, would have done damage, would have put him down. He shakes it off, resets. This is his gym, his sport, his domain. He's not losing to a kung fu guy, not possible. He settles deeper into stance, throws a combination. Jab, jab, hook, uppercut, 4 punches, pro-level combination, power and speed. The kind of sequence that hurts professional fighters. Bruce moves through them like smoke, slip, slip, step, turn. 4 defensive movements, economy of motion, no wasted energy. Each movement just enough to avoid the punch. Nothing extra, nothing flashy, pure efficiency. The uppercut, the power shot, the finisher swings through empty space. Raymond's body is twisted, committed to the punch, vulnerable. Bruce's left hand touches Raymond's ribs, light contact, tap. Then his right hand touches Raymond's jaw. Another tap. Then he's gone. Out of range. Reset. The touches weren't strikes, weren't meant to hurt, were demonstrations, proof of concept. I'm here. I can touch you. You can't stop me. The boxers watching are silent now. No more chuckling, no more jokes. They're seeing something they don't understand. Raymond is good. Raymond is fast for a heavyweight. Raymond has knocked out professional fighters. But he can't land anything. Can't touch this little guy. And worse, the little guy is touching him. At will. Whenever he wants. Raymond's face is flushed, sweat already forming. Not from exertion, from frustration, from embarrassment. From the realization that this isn't going how he planned. He promised himself he'd crack this guy, put him down, make him regret his disrespect, but he can't even hit him, can't even make contact. He decides to abandon the demonstration agreement, forget light contact. He wants to hurt Bruce now, wants to land something real, prove his power, prove his superiority. He launches a left hook, full power, championship-level hook, the kind of punch that puts heavyweights to sleep, thrown with bad intention, thrown to injure. Bruce sees it coming, sees the weight transfer, sees the shoulder rotation, sees the telegraphed arc. He doesn't move away this time. Moves in, inside the arc, where the hook has no power, where the technique collapses. His right hand intercepts Raymond's arm at the elbow, redirects it, changes the angle. The hook sails over Bruce's head, harmless, and Bruce's left hand shoots out. Palm strike, aimed at Raymond's solar plexus, stopped 1 inch away, held there, demonstrating. 1 more inch, and Raymond would be on the canvas, gasping, unable to breathe, unable to continue. Everyone in the gym knows it. Everyone sees the position, the perfect placement, the devastating potential. Bruce holds it for 3 seconds, long enough for the lesson to register, long enough for Raymond to understand, long enough for 47 witnesses to see the impossible. Then he drops his hand, steps back, gives Raymond space, returns to neutral stance. Raymond stands there, breathing hard, sweating. His ego is shattered. His worldview is crumbling. Everything he believed about size, about power, about Western fighting superiority, it's all being challenged, disproven, destroyed. He just got controlled by someone 170 pounds lighter, someone without boxing credentials, someone he called weak, someone he mocked. The timer hasn't even reached 90 seconds, 1.5 minutes. Raymond has thrown maybe 15 punches, all his best combinations, all his proven techniques, hasn't landed once. Meanwhile, Bruce has demonstrated 4 separate finishing positions, 4 moments where he could have ended the bout, 4 proofs that size doesn't matter, technique matters, speed matters, understanding matters. The gym is absolutely silent. 47 people are watching history, watching assumptions die, watching the impossible become obvious. Several boxers who were smiling 90 seconds ago now look thoughtful, concerned, questioning. If Raymond can't touch this guy, could they? If size doesn't matter, what does? The trainer acting as referee looks uncomfortable. This isn't a demonstration anymore. This is a lesson, a humbling. He considers stopping it. But Raymond hasn't quit, hasn't surrendered, is still in stance, still trying. The mountain's pride won't let him stop. Raymond tries again. Everything he has. Combinations he's practiced 10,000 times. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, jab, cross. Professional sequences. Tournament-winning combinations. 32 win, 28 knockout combinations. 5-year professional career combinations. Bruce moves through them effortlessly, slipping, evading, redirecting. His hands make contact occasionally. Light touches, taps, demonstrations. Here and here and here, showing vulnerabilities, showing openings, showing that every technique Raymond throws creates an opportunity, creates a counter, creates a target. After another 30 seconds of this, Bruce decides to end it. Not because the 3 minutes are up, because the lesson is learned. The point is made. The demonstration is complete. Raymond throws another hook. Right hand this time. Power shot. Telegraphed. Bruce steps in. Inside. His left hand controls Raymond's punching arm at the wrist. His right hand rises. Fingers extended. Thrust toward Raymond's eyes. Stops 1 millimeter away. Close enough that Raymond can feel the displacement of air. Close enough to make him flinch, close enough to make it absolutely clear what just happened. Raymond could be blind right now, if Bruce wanted, if Bruce intended, if Bruce had actual malice instead of teaching intent. The realization crashes over Raymond like cold water. He's not in control, never was. This entire demonstration, Bruce has been toying with him, showing him, teaching him, proving the point without causing harm. Bruce drops his hand, steps back fully, exits Raymond's range, speaks quietly. Only Raymond can hear. Size doesn't make you strong. Understanding makes you strong. You have power, but you don't have knowledge. Learn the difference. The timer sounds. 3 minutes. The demonstration is over. Raymond lowers his gloves. His arms feel heavy. His pride feels heavier. He's never been dominated like this. never been made to look foolish, never been so thoroughly outclassed. And it happened in his own gym, in front of his peers, in front of witnesses who will talk, who will spread the story, who will make this legendary. Bruce removes his shoes from the canvas, prepares to leave the ring. Raymond speaks, voice quieter now, humbled. Wait. Bruce turns. Raymond extends his glove, the universal sign of respect between fighters. I was wrong. About you. About Kung Fu. About everything. Bruce bumps his fist against Raymond's glove. You have excellent power, excellent conditioning, excellent fundamentals. You just need to expand your understanding. Boxing is one tool. There are others. Study them, integrate them, become complete. Will you teach me? Raymond asks. The question surprises everyone. The mountain, the arrogant heavyweight, the man who mocked Kung Fu 5 minutes ago, now asking to learn it, asking to study from the man he called weak. Bruce studies him, sees sincerity, sees humility, sees potential. I don't teach many boxers. Different philosophy, different approach, different mindset. Raymond nods, understands, accepts rejection before it's given. Then Bruce continues. But I'll make an exception. You've learned something today. You can learn more. Come to my school, Chinatown, Saturday mornings. We'll see if you're serious. Raymond shows up that Saturday, and the next, and the next. For 18 months he trains with Bruce Lee, learning Wing Chun principles, learning Jeet Kune concepts, unlearning the limitations of pure boxing. He continues his professional career, continues winning, but his approach changes, his understanding deepens, he integrates techniques, becomes more complete, more adaptable, more like water. The 47 witnesses in the gym that Thursday afternoon, they told everyone what they saw. Word spread through the boxing community, through martial arts circles, through Los Angeles. Some dismissed it. Exaggeration. Impossible. A heavyweight boxer can't be dominated by a 140 martial artist. Physics doesn't allow it. But those who were there knew the truth, knew what they witnessed, knew that something fundamental about fighting, about combat, about martial arts had been demonstrated, proven, made undeniable. Size matters less than people think. Power matters less than people believe. Understanding, technique, speed, timing, they matter more. Bruce Lee's reputation grew. More students came. More fighters wanted to learn. More people wanted to understand how the impossible became possible. How 5'7" beat 6'4", how 140 pounds controlled 308, how Kung Fu made boxing look limited. Raymond the Mountain. Morrison retired from professional boxing in 1970. His record was 40 wins, 3 losses, 31 knockouts. Respectable, professional, successful. He became a trainer, teaching boxing integrated with martial arts concepts, teaching the lessons Bruce Lee taught him. He tells his students about March 14, 1968, the day his arrogance met reality, the day the mountain became a student, the day he learned that calling someone weak doesn't make it true, and the day he discovered that the most dangerous opponent isn't the biggest or the strongest. It's the one who understands what you don't, who sees what you can't, who moves where you aren't. 47 witnesses, one who learned, one who taught. March 14, 1968, Main Street Athletic Club. The day a 2-word insult became a life-changing lesson. The day Bruce Lee proved that wisdom beats strength, knowledge beats size, and being underestimated is the greatest advantage you can have.